Have you ever wondered where all the carbon dioxide you exhale goes, or how our planet manages to keep its carbon balance? That's where the fascinating process of carbon sequestration comes into play. It's a natural or artificial process that captures and stores atmospheric carbon dioxide, helping to maintain our planet's climate balance. But how does this happen, you ask? Well, Mother Nature has her own sophisticated mechanisms for carbon storage. And guess what? Wetlands, those often overlooked and misunderstood ecosystems, play a crucial role in this process. Wetlands may not seem glamorous, but they are environmental powerhouses. They act like enormous sponges, soaking up carbon dioxide and storing it away, much like a safety deposit box for the planet's excess carbon. So, you might be asking, how do wetlands, these often misunderstood ecosystems, help in carbon sequestration? Stay tuned for the next scene, where we'll delve deeper into these fascinating carbon sinks. When you think of wetlands, you might picture a swampy, marshy area teeming with life, but these wetlands are more than just habitats for diverse species. Let's dive into the world of carbon sequestration in wetlands. This natural process is a bit like a magic trick, where wetlands pull a disappearing act on carbon dioxide. Wetlands, with their unique vegetation and waterlogged soils, are like sponges, soaking up carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. They then cleverly transform this greenhouse gas into organic matter and store it out of sight and out of mind. This is made possible by the wetland's unrivaled ability to capture carbon. Picture this. A single square foot of wetland can store the same amount of carbon that an entire forest can in a day. That's right, these marshy, water-filled landscapes are the unsung heroes in our fight against climate change, storing more carbon per unit area than any other ecosystem, including forests. But it's not just about the quantity. The quality of the carbon stored also matters. Wetlands store carbon for longer durations, thanks to their saturated soils that slow down the decomposition of organic matter. This makes the carbon storage not just extensive, but also enduring. But despite their importance, wetlands are under threat. They are the silent warriors in our battle against climate change, yet we continue to undermine their role. We'll delve more into this in the next scene. Stay tuned. We live in an era where wetlands are being drained and converted for agriculture, urban development, and other human activities. Imagine the wetlands as giant sponges, soaking up carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and storing it safely within their soils and plants. But when we drain and convert these wetlands, we squeeze out that sponge and all its stored carbon is released back into the atmosphere. This is akin to a double-edged sword. Not only do we lose these natural carbon sinks, but we also add more carbon dioxide, a potent greenhouse gas, into our atmosphere. It's like removing a firefighter from a burning building and adding more fuel to the fire at the same time. This is why the destruction of wetlands is such a significant threat to our carbon balance and, ultimately, our climate. The answer, it seems, is clear. We need to conserve and restore our wetlands. Consider this. Every square meter of wetland restored is like giving the earth a new sponge to soak up the excess carbon dioxide. And while this might not solve our carbon conundrum entirely, it's a step in the right direction. Our wetlands are not just habitats for birds or buffers against floods. They are vital in our fight against climate change. Let's value them for the carbon warriors they are. Thanks for watching Random Realm. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this.
It's London Lee.